What's up guys, and today I will be doing combat movements. So, this will be a long form video, so you can either put this in the background if you just want to play as well, you can knock over occasionally. But there will be a lot of demonstrations in this, so my suggestion is to watch it in full. So, combat movement, what is it? It's movement within combat, so I'm fighting, I can do that. It's a juke. There are jukes, there's multiple jukes. There's this juke, which basically you grab and then turn around 180. You can do it fairly slowly, but my suggestion is just do it as quick as possible. I know it'll be harder on controllers. Another way to juke is to do that. You're still facing the same way, however you're bumping off these tiles. This is why the porta bunker is so good. If you have this space, take the porta bunker. So maybe you only have, I'll put the example this season, you have the pistol, you have a shotgun, maybe the extender, I don't care. Then you have any sort of bunkers, hopefully it's porta bunkers, if not, that's going to be different. Mobility and maybe heals. So, another thing you can do is that, which basically I hit my head on there, so this requires precise timing. So I just put that the eye guard. So you don't want to hit your head like that, you want to hit your head like that, which it's just as you come out the door, so very, very precise timing, of course. Not like that, but more akin to what I was doing earlier, which I cannot show you currently for now. Another way to do something is that it's very similar to that, except what I'm doing is doing that. And I can shoot the guy there. Another thing to do is camera brakes. So, camera brake is very, very simple. You want to jump over this guy and shoot on your way down, and then you can shoot a gun on this side. So I'm just going to demonstrate that. Just like that, 2 shots, he's dead. Very simple, 2 headshots. Very simple. You want to leave the opponent's camera so that they have to track you all the way up. If they're experienced, they'll just flip around to the other side because whatever comes up must come down. And you're not gonna, if you go like that, you can't as much. What's that saying? I try and, sorry, try and do that. Let's just get rid of that. I mean, you can, but it's a meter away, it's not that far. Like, he'd be able to instantly switch from here to there, so I can go. It's not that far, so you can't really change trajectory, so don't always do this, otherwise they'll expect it. So don't do multiple flips like this, as you can see. So you can integrate it with something pretty cool, like just like that, where you jump over the opponent and just slide out. So you jump, slide, just like that. You slide away. This makes it a harder target because you're sliding not towards them, but away from them. So it's going to be harder for them to track you because you're a smaller target over a greater distance. Just like that. Now, what you can do is that, if you're good enough aim and you've good enough prediction, definitely use prediction aiming because you can just do that. What you can do is just You could use the hunting rifle to get over. What you can do, you can use the hunting rifle as a way to get your next shot when you're going away instead of your AR. So if you are carrying the hunting rifle and a shotgun, I'd highly recommend you use the hunting rifle. The hunting rifle is pretty OP at this point. 275 headshot damage for hunting or legendary hunting rifle is pretty good. If you have good enough aim, you should be doing minimal movement for the aim. Prediction is key. Just like that. So, I can muscle in wherever it's going to be in. Pretty much. Of course, that's just tracking at that point. Probably a glitch on my part, but hey, whatever. So yeah, I can just do that, pop his head off, that sort of stuff. What you can also do is jump up behind cover. I've shown this in shotgun in aim training short. Where basically I jump up behind cover or jump up behind cover. Maybe jump behind cover, come out behind cover, that sort of stuff. He's of course going to be moving around still. So yeah, you can do that, just actually go past. You're of course not going to get more than one shot, that's the mythic. So yeah, as you can see, pretty good for you to do combat movement. I am doing some basic combat movement. There's more complicated stuff to make a little bit later in more advanced, sure. So that's pretty much it for combat movement. Also, one final thing, don't jump as much. This makes you an easy target. Remember, what comes up must come down. You have an apex. I will show you an apex. There we go, that's my apex. There we go. I go back down. Whatever goes up, let's come down. Whatever goes up, let's go down. So basically you go up and then down. Up and then down. Up and then down. Up and then down. Which is also a reason why you do not do sprint jumping. Besides the fact that it takes more stamina to do this and to do this, it also makes you an easy target. Which is why you definitely should be using more sliding than jumping. Jumping just takes stamina. That sort of stuff. So yeah, you want to be using this sliding. Also, you can crouch. You may see guys with this all the time in combat, and you may find them annoying because you don't know where they're going to be. They seem to have insane aim. Or maybe you find some other people annoying. Be that guy. Be the guy who's annoying. Because at the end of the day, annoying movement is good movement. If you're annoyed that you can't hit them, that's because they are unhittable for what you're doing. And you are not using good combat movement. So if you also want to be unhittable, take notes from the guys who are making you annoyed, maybe in Red versus Blues or something like that. Or maybe in Battle Royale. Just be the guy who's unhittable, and eventually you will annoy other people, yes, but you will be better as a result. So I hope this video is informative, constructive, and really helps your gameplay go to another level. I hope this makes you a better player. I hope you enjoyed your day, and goodbye for now.